In this interesting episode we are about to watch, I will be sharing with you all the ending of Angel and George, everything that happened, whether they got married or they did not get married, everything that happened between Angel and George. Welcome to another interesting episode of another what mistake we make in marriage. In fact, let us call it the continuation of the series. Don't forget that the only thing you can do for us to keep bringing out more episodes is to like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and drop a comment. There are a lot of questions in your heart. What happened to Angel? What happened to Oma and Kelly? What happened to Clara? A lot of things you want to know. Relax. I told you guys in the concluding part that I will be bringing everything that you want to know. So guys, I got the source from Mr. Aloy. Although he will still release this interesting part of the series. But before then, I said, let me come and share with you all the ending part. How Angel and George ended. You don't want to miss this for anything. Let's start. So guys, this episode started with, you know that the first series ended where Angel was still in the hospital taking care of Kelly. She didn't even know what has happened to her mom or anything. So Oma put a call to Angel and called Angel, telling her to please come. And Angel came and they broke the news to Angel. Angel, Mama is gone. This is what happened. And Angel couldn't take it. Angel was heartbroken. Angel broke down. She couldn't take it. What has happened? I am the cause. I should have left this marriage. This and that. My mother died because of me. She kept blaming herself. She kept crying. They tried calming him down, but it wasn't easy. And for days, you can imagine, Angel was heartbroken. Angel was shattered. But after this, because of the support system she had, which is Oma, which is Flora, and her amazing brother, Jeff, a brother that every young girl needs. So after days, weeks of Angel crying, weeping, Angel finally got herself. I know it's not something that she will be able to forget in this life, knowing that it was her situation that caused what happened to her mother, but she was able to get herself a little bit. Now it was time for Angel and George. According to Mr. Aloy, you know that in the last series, Nelson told Oma, please, George is a good guy. He just allowed his emotion to overtake him. Please talk to your sister to consider, being with him. And we were angry. George is not a good person. George is this. George is that. But can I take you back the memory lane? George was Angel boyfriend, and George left Angel to go abroad for a greener pasture. George for one day did not leave Angel or forget Angel. Things became rough for George while he was abroad. But finally, George came back, hoping to come and meet the love of his life, only to see that Angel was married to a beast. But George never abandoned Angel, even when Angel was married. And George did not say, okay, since she's married, let me just use style and sleep with her and just, mess around with her and go. No. George still wanted Angel all by himself. And George, for one day, never stopped fighting for Angel. George was ready to risk his life just for Angel. The only problem George had was he allowed his emotion to cloud his sense of reasoning. He allowed his emotion to push him beyond the limits. George allowed his emotion to turn him into a selfish man. But for one day, George did not stop fighting for Angel. In fact, on the day that Kizito was about to rip Angel's womb and baby, if not for George, Kizito would have succeeded. In fact, Angel would have been the person dying. But because of George decided, let what will happen happen. I'm ready to risk my life. I do not care. Job fought until he was able to rescue Angel. Remember, I said his only problem was his anger issue, but he is a good guy. Guess what, guys? George and Angel finally met, and George apologized, telling Angel his fears. Angel, I have lost you the first time. I don't want to lose you again. It was fear and frustration that pushed me into doing all those things I did. You know how much I love you. You know I cannot afford to hurt you or do anything. But I've learned my lesson that you cannot force someone to marry you. If it's okay for you to still consider me, please. But if you are no longer interested, I'm going to leave you and I'm going to move on with my life and wish you all the best. But I will be happy if we can still come back together. And George left. After a long thinking, consideration, the Angel discussing with the family and everything, Angel decided that this is a man I know so much. Yes, he has anger issue, but I know how to calm him. I know his faults. I have known him for years. He fought for me. He defended me. I'm alive today is because of him. That this child in my womb is still alive is because of him. An Angel decided to forgive George and give George a second chance. My fans, Angel finally got married to the love of her life, which is George. They had the baby that Angel was carrying, and George loved this baby to a fault. You would think that this baby was George's baby because of the way George loved this baby. George was everywhere with this baby. You would not believe that. This baby was not biologically related to George. And after a few more years, Angel got pregnant, had more babies for George, and this beautiful two young couple lived happily ever. They enjoyed their marriage. There was understanding, there was unity, there was love. It was beautiful. Mr. Aloy said that Angel and George got married. Now, hearing the story, what do you think? Are you happy that Angel forgave George? Are you one of those people that said, no, George cannot marry Angel? Even I myself, I was saying this. But guys, after watching this particular episode, what do you think? Are you happy for Angel? Are you happy for George? Have you even forgiven George for everything he did? I didn't even know that Angel and George was going to be together again, but I got this information from Mr. Aloy. In his live video, he shared it, and he promised that he is going to be compiling everything and bringing them together when he has the time. Guys, if you like this episode, if you find it interesting, let's have conversation in the comment section. Do you want to hear the ending part of our beautiful Oma and Kelly? Do you want me to bring that part? If you want, leave it in the comment section and I'm going to throw light into it. I'm going to share their beautiful marriage, wedding, and everything. This is everything we wished for Angel. This is how we wanted it to end. But according to Mr. Aloy, they couldn't do all these things because some actors were missing. Some people left without the series being complete. So guys, like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Remember, if you want me to do more on Oma and Kelly, leave it in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one. For now, bye.